All right, guys, Greg Everett here with Catalyst Athletics. Right off the bat, before I forget, because I've forgotten the last 3 videos to mention this, all new Performance Menu Journal website is up, and just because we're so nice, I'll give you 50% off a new subscription if you do it by Friday. Just use the code COM50, COM50. Get 50% off subscription. Greatest digital journal ever. Performancemenu.com. Look into that. All right, let's get back to business here. Danielle here doing some block muscle cleans, almost said muscle snatches. This is a light day for her, obviously. It's basically a rest day, but I threw in some kind of little exercises that weren't going to be too nasty for her. A couple little things we need to work on. Clean turnover is one of them, really getting the elbows high before she turns them over, and then getting them high after the turnover, so really setting that rack position tightly. So muscle clean's a nice exercise for that. Just did it off the blocks to take a little stress off the back and legs, since she's got really nasty workouts Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Audra there with some heavy clean pulls. I believe there is a lot of jerk attempts here by Zack in this video. I think that's 2 greens on the outside. I just realized that. I thought it was 1. So this is 145. He's got a tendency to push his hips back out from under the bar in that split, which is exactly what's happening there. So he's got a good drive on it, and it's not that the bar is going forward, it's that he's pushing himself backward. And a lot of times that happens, one, because mentally you're not confident. You kind of subconsciously don't allow yourself to put yourself directly under the bar because you think you can't get it up and you can't support it. But also another big cause is people leaning their heads and chest forward through the bar as a way to get under it. And that pulls the hips out from under the bar. They overreach that back foot, and they don't have the ability to support the weight. This is 180 here, it looks like, for Brian. Pretty routine, clean and jerk. He probably did a couple sets there this day. No problem. By the way, thank you to our protein supplement sponsor, Strengthlete, whose t-shirt Brian is wearing there. Very nice guys, great product. Obviously we use that, we love it, good stuff. So Brian's cleans, you'll see he's not super quick off the floor. And that's something we've been working on, trying to get that strength off the floor a little better, but also working on the patience and the confidence to know that even if it is slow off the floor, by the time he gets to upper thigh, he still has the power and the strength he needs to get that bar up enough and get himself under. Clean deadlifts, conveniently enough, here in this video are one of the ways we're doing that. And so this is 230, I think. And this is, I'm trying to think of when this was. This was probably 2 to 3 weeks ago, so getting in range of the national championships. Brian will be lifting along with the rest of the team there. So I've actually kept him on deadlifts all the way up to the competition, rather than switching over to pulls like I normally would, because I find for him, and actually for Blake, who's snatching right now, that it allows him to focus on that position off the floor a lot better. Whereas with the pull, they'll tend to be so focused on that top portion of the lift that they'll neglect the initial lift off the floor a little bit, and they don't get that same strengthening of that position and that the posture and the tension that I want. So I find that the deadlift in those cases is actually a better choice, even though normally you'd be looking for a lift with a little more speed. Blake here is snatching up to a heavy single, I believe. So this is, I don't know if that's 92 or 93. I can't see exactly what's on there. This is 100. I think it's 101.
Yeah.
I can't see if there's a 0.5 on the outside there. And this is 105, I believe. His best is 110, so he had a good run this day. If I recall correctly, he actually had no misses all the way up. So those are the days that you always hope for, where everything is just clicking right. You don't get them very often. So when you do get them, sometimes you have to go off plan and take advantage of the fact that the lifter is feeling good. And, you know, basically what I tell people is we've got this plan, but, you know, if we're in range of a PR and there's a very good chance that we can get a PR that day, we're more than likely going to go for it, even if it's kind of going off the rails. You can always account for that later and make adjustments. And you know, you never want to give up the opportunity for a PR. That's the whole point of this game. So you have to learn to be flexible, but being flexible in a way that doesn't totally send you flying sideways and kind of keeps you on track long term. That's a 125 kilo jerk for him. I think he has a 2 cleans plus a jerk. Did a back off set here after that. 2 and 1 is not very fun, but it's a lot better than a full clean and jerk double with 2 jerks. The jerk is definitely not his problem. That confidence in the clean and that position under the bar is really what he's got to work on. All right, guys, that's it. Please share these videos, like them, post them all over the place. Check out the performance menu, performancemenu.com, 50% off. All right, see you next time.